Good morning, student. My dear audience, welcome to my new course. This is the course about the electronics laboratory, which is electrical and electronic engineering 214. This is a basic electronics course about electronical device which we use. Basically, we can experiment here about active and passive device. Now let's talk about active device. What is active device? Active device means those device which need to active before we can work. And passive device means which can work respect to the voltage and current with no activation system. Basically, MOSFET, transistor, and diodes are active device, and resistor, capacitor, inductors are passive device. Okay. This is our first experiment, which is about a study of diode VI characteristics. That means the voltage and current characteristics of a diode, that what is going inside a diode when any voltage and current is applied through a load or supply source. Okay. So basically a diode can work into two segments, which is forward direction configuration and reverse direction configuration. That means a diode active on forward bias and deactivate or open as reverse bias. Okay. So we are going to implement them and see what we can choose our output result. So we are using here Proteus software 8.0 to using this system, and we are selecting our project name as VI characteristics of diode, and we save our project to 214. Okay, all of the tasks are has been finished, and now we are selecting as diode is 1N4001. This is a symbol of diode you can see here, and also we need resistor RE. Okay, our task is minimally finished here. This is the basic circuit by using a diode, and here we are choosing our system that what is going to here. Now we are selecting our power input. We supply to the diode power, and we need a ground, where the activation voltage are going to be desired. Okay, let's connect all of them. And now we also use here a voltmeter to see the voltage across the diode, and we also use current meter or ammeter to see what is going inside current on diode. Okay, our circuit setup has been finished. We are changing our resistor value to 1K. Okay, our final setup has been finished, and we are now run our project, that what we can got here. Okay, as per forward direction, the diode is connected through a resistor, and there is some voltage difference you can see here, which is 0.65 volt. That means the barrier voltage of diode is 0.65 volt here, we can see. But if we become decrease our resistor to 10 ohm only, then we can accept some currents here. The barrier voltage also increases here. That means the activation voltage is 5 volt here used, and 0.87 voltage is found across the diode. So here we can actually get our output. what is happening if we connect reverse bias to the diode, and we can see that what is going out here. Okay, this is the reverse connection of the bias just because the power source supplies the forward bias direction positive 5 volt, but this diode is been connection as negative point to positive 5 volt. That means the diode is on reverse connection. Now we are see that what is going here. Okay, you can see here the maximum 5 volt is a barrier at the input of diode. That means the diode are working as open circuit and found its input initial voltage 5 volt. And you can see here that there is no current passing through a diode. That's why we can see that the diode R is in open condition. If we remove the diode also, that there is no sense of our terminal setting and our output condition. That means that there is no duty of diode if he was here or not. The diode are here or not, that is not going to sense any component or particular value to our device. Okay. So basically we are see here the two conditions, that the forward condition and reverse condition of the diode. As much we can decrease or increase our resistance value here, the sense of diode across the sense of voltage across our diode will be sensed rapidly. If this was 100 ohm, then what is happening here? Sorry, this is the reverse connection of diode, and there is no sense any voltage and current through reverse connection system. We are connecting them to forward direction, and we can see that what will be happening here. Okay, now I run this equation. So if the resistance is 100 ohm, then the barrier voltage is 0.75 and current is 0.04 amperes. And if these are increased to 1000 ohm, then the barrier voltage also decrease here 0.65 voltage, and there is no current actually show here, but there is some current if we change the parameter here with amperes to milliampere. Okay. So we can find here that 4.35 milliampere current is passing through the diode, and the barrier voltage is 0.65 voltage, which is much lower than the input supply voltage. Basically, this is the characteristics of diode, which is known as VI characteristics of diode, is going to work here. This is our forward direction current, where positive input is connected through the positive input of diode, and this is the reverse connection, where positive input of the supply is connected through a reverse direction of the BIOS. And basically, all of the tasks are being completed here. So now we are finishing our task. Thank you all. Thank all of you to join with me. Assalamu alaikum.